This video is about a visit from a newfound friend from the West Coast. Someone who I found, on chats, on forums, on YouTube. Who is this person? He is looking out in the distance, trying to pick out a subject to shoot at. And slowly, ever so slowly, he raises the camera to his eye, looking for that special shot. What does he get? Well, hopefully shots like this. Probably better than what I got. Birds in flight with nesting material. Birds in flight, just kind of showing off their beauty against that nice dark blue background. Well, always bringing nesting material to the mate. Got to keep that nest up. There's the family buried in the tree. We'll just let you enjoy some of these photos that we got. And the person's name, by the way, he goes by Mozzman. You may or may not know him. He's appeared on Vahagan's channel, Vahography Talks, and very good guy. And shoots with Vahagan, who is a very well-known wedding photographer in California, and decided to, get a hold of me and see if we could shoot together for the day. So we went to this rookery. We stayed here for 3 or more hours, I believe, and I think we did pretty good. My biggest fear was, here's someone coming to visit. I'm going to give them a tour, bring them to some places, and the subjects won't show up. But luckily, the anhinga did, the great egrets did, and I think we both had a good time. We got birds hanging out around the water. And of course, you can't forget the turtles. Some people don't bother taking these cute little guys, but I think we both enjoyed doing it. They always find that perfect tree branch or log in the water to lay on and just soak in the sun. Of course, there's great blue herons here as well. They're doing some flybys. Here we have some youngsters. They're probably 3/4 the size of the adult at this point in this particular nesting area. And when they want to eat, let me tell you, they go right after the adult and they're like, okay, cough it up. We want some food and we want it right now. They're very, very aggressive. They don't give up. They're persistent. We kind of know what that's like. If we've had our own children, we know what being persistent is like, that's for sure. But these great blues are decent size, and now we got some smaller great egret chicks being fed. And as you can see in these pictures, they blend right in with all the other birds. I mean, it's not like the great egrets keep to themselves. They'll mix in with the great blue herons and the anhingas, and they all get along, at least when they're nesting. We're getting ready to leave. We see something going towards us. We thought it was a butterfly at first, but it turned out to be this lonely feather floating in the air. We move on to the state park, where this cardinal's looking down at this bench seat saying, "Who the heck sat here? This is horrible." And we have the red-bellied woodpecker. I was hoping he'd see the red-headed woodpecker, but it didn't work out. So we took advantage, of what you have. This red belly looked a little tired for a minute, and it kind of perked up. Of course, What everybody asks for is, where are the gators? Have you seen any gators? That's the common theme. Birds seem to be secondary when it comes to tourists coming to this park. It's the gators that they want to see. Now we got a little lucky where we had a skimmer that decided to show up in the marsh area while those tourists are walking across and observing everything at the marsh. Got a little closer. Unfortunately, it didn't catch any fish, but at least we got to see one. And then a black-bellied plover with a few friends made an appearance as well. From here we moved on to the botanical gardens, where of course, what are you going to find first? More turtles laying on remains of a tree. Run into this fox squirrel, which was quite entertaining, put on a good show for us, had no fear, wasn't worrying about our presence, posed. I don't know how many shots we took of this guy, but quite a few. And like I said, didn't care, decided, well, I'll get a snack, I'll have something to eat. You guys can keep taking pictures if you want, doesn't bother me. And oh yeah, more turtles. Now Mothman likes to talk to people and say hi to everybody. He ran into this guy on the park bench. I don't think he had too much to say though. He was busy reading the paper. But I'm certainly glad he didn't try to get too up close and personal with this fella. And there was some art to see. That was very nice. And that pretty much concluded the 3 places we went to. But it was a pleasure shooting with him. I enjoyed my time. We had good conversation. We had good food. And hope to see him again soon. And if you ever get a chance to meet someone that's on some of these chats, hey, do it. They're great people.